Can I please just pee alone for once?
I think a lot of dog owners can relate to that exact feeling.
Right. If you've ever shut the bathroom door and then heard the scratching, the whining, maybe seen that little nose poke under.
Or they just barge right in, like they own the place.
Exactly, like they pay the mortgage. Well, this one's for you.
Totally.
And spoiler, it's probably not just because they're nosy. The real reasons might actually surprise you.
Definitely more complex than simple curiosity.
So let's start with the big one. Instinct.
Instinct is huge. Dogs are fundamentally pack animals. Think about it. In the wild, being alone, that was dangerous.
Right, safety in numbers.
Precisely. Being with the pack meant protection, finding food, just general survival. Sticking together was key. Over thousands of years of domestication, we've essentially become their pack. Sometimes we're the entire pack to them.
Huh. I never really thought of myself as the entire pack before.
Well, you're their primary social group, their main source of security and comfort. So when you just vanish behind that mysterious closed door...
They get concerned.
Concerned is a good word. Their instinct might be kicking in like, wait, where did my pack leader go? Are they okay in there? Is there some hidden danger? Like the flushing toilet.
Okay, the core idea is protection and, I guess, loyalty. Making sure the pack member is safe.
Exactly. It's a deeply ingrained need for proximity and security. And domestication has actually amplified some of these traits. We specifically bred dogs for loyalty, for wanting to be near us. There was actually one study we looked at that specifically contrasted domesticated dogs with wolves, and it highlighted the stronger need for closeness towards their human companions in the domestic dogs.
Huh. So this isn't just some random quirk they developed. It's a deep-seated need to be near their family.
Exactly. It's hardwired into our dogs.
Okay, so instinct is definitely a factor, but it can't be the only thing, can it? Because they don't follow absolutely everyone everywhere with that same intensity.
Good point. And that's where learned behavior and habit come into play. Dogs are incredibly observant creatures, masters of routine, really.
You mean they just learn our bathroom schedule?
Pretty much. They pick up on the sequence of events. Maybe it's you wake up, you grab coffee, then predictably off to the bathroom you go. It becomes just another part of the daily rhythm they expect.
It's just routine, part of the schedule. And then, of course, you have the breeds just known for being, well, clingy.
Oh, the classic Velcro dogs. You mean like Vizslas or Italian Greyhounds. Goldens seem pretty clingy too sometimes. Those are perfect examples. For some breeds, that intense need to be physically near their human is almost like a breed standard. It's just who they are.
So for them, it's less about a sudden worry and more just. Their default setting is nearby.
Pretty much. It's baked into their temperament.
So instinct, habit, breed. Anything else?
There's an emotional component too, which is important not to overlook. For some dogs, this shadowing behavior, especially into the bathroom, might stem from a bit of separation anxiety.
Really? Even for just those few minutes behind a closed door?
Yeah, it might seem short to us, but for a dog with even mild attachment issues, that closed door is a barrier. It's a temporary separation, and they don't understand you're just on the other side and we'll be right back. It can trigger genuine stress. So if you don't mind the furry company,
then there's really no harm done, right? Let them join the party.
Exactly. But if you'd prefer, a little solo time,
then there are things you can do. Gentle training, basically.
Right. You could try giving them a really high-value chew toy or a puzzle feeder before you even head towards the bathroom. Create a positive association with you leaving for a moment. And practice short separations. Maybe step into another room, close the door for a few seconds, then come back calmly. Gradually increase the time.
Make it seem totally normal and uneventful.
Exactly. The goal is to help them understand that you always come back and that bathroom time isn't some, alarming event they need to monitor constantly. Desensitize them to it.
And what about just making it boring?
That's a great one, too. Don't make a big production out of going in or coming out. No dramatic goodbyes or excited hellos related to the bathroom trip. Just make it the most uninteresting event possible. Teach them it's okay and, frankly, kind of dull when you're in there. Staying outside might seem more appealing then.
Right. Ultimately, this weird little quirk, it's usually coming from a place of deep connection, isn't it? A mix of that pack instinct, learned habits, maybe breed traits, and sometimes some underlying insecurity or maybe mild separation anxiety in certain cases.
It really is. It's their way of saying, you're my pack, I need to be near you, even if the location is a bit odd to us.
Now that you understand the reasons why your dog might be your personal bathroom attendant, doesn't that make the behavior seem, less weird and actually kind of wonderful? So we have to ask you, does your dog follow you into the bathroom too? Definitely want to hear about it. Drop your weirdest or maybe your funniest bathroom buddy story in the comments.